Hey guys, Rob from RC Syndicate here. Today I'm going to show you how to run a sidechain in your Korg Kronos. I'm using a Korg Kronos X, but this should work in any model. So first thing I'm going to show you is how to run sidechain internally, so using internal sounds, which I learned from Korg Kronos video, which I'll do a link in the description to. And then next I'll show you how to run a sidechain using an external sound, like an external kick drum. Okay, so I've just got an initialized combi here, and first thing I'll do is go into track 1. I'm going to select some sort of big synth, so we use leader or trance. there's my synth that I'm going to be affecting, and second thing I'll do is just add a drum track in track 2. So we can use that to affect the sidechain. So we'll go into drums, let's use a hard house kit, and then we want to just run a straight 4-on-the-floor kick here. So we've got, here we go, here's a nice 4-on-the-floor dance kick. So if I turn the drum track on, there we go. Then we can see that's running through track 2. Okay. So next thing we'll do is going to go into the IFX menu here. So under routing, I'm going to turn that drum kit off. I'm going to run IFX1 through the through track 1, which is that trance synth, and then we'll go into the insert effects, turn IFX1 on, and let's use a stereo compressor. Okay. Good. So now let's take a look at the compressor. So you can see in the compressor here we've got this section called envelope. So envelope, you can change the source. Right now the source is the input, which is whatever's running right into this effect. So what's going to be affecting the envelope is the synth, right? So what we'll want to do, we want to sidechain that kick drum in here. So we're going to use FX Control 1 as a source to the envelope. Okay, and then all we've got to do is go into the routing 2 menu here, and then you can see in routing 2 we've got this FX Control Bus option. So under track 2, which is drums, we want to send that into FX Control Bus number 1, which as you can see over here, FX Control Bus number 1 is going to be controlling our envelope. So now if we turn the drums on, we can see that's coming through there. And that's basically it. So let's check it out. Turn the drums on, play that synth. Okay, so you can hear it pumping in and out. So that kick drum comes in and activates the envelope. So if we want, we can make it a little more drastic here. Threshold down, change the attack. So you can see you can create some pretty cool effects out of that. So now let's take a look at how we can do the exact same thing but with an external sound. So we use this in my band RC Syndicate. We run the audio output from the kick drum, run it into the keyboard, and do side chaining live. So what I've got here is I've got an Electribe hooked up. I've got an Electribe hooked up here, and I have it running just kind of a straight kick through it, and then I'll plug it into input 1 on the Kronos. Okay. So we're plugged into input 1. Let's take a look. Here we'll go to global. And then we're already in the audio menu here. So I'll just start up that kick drum. So you can see we've got the kick drum running through track 1 here. So let's get a level on it. be running a line. There we go. Here's more. Okay, so there's a good level on it there. So now we can run this through that same, that exact. Oops, I got both of them. Let me stop that. Okay, now so we can run this through the exact same FX control bus as we did the internal drum sound. So if you take a look here, one of the selections here on the inputs is FX control bus. Right now it's off. Switch that to FX control bus 1. So now that kick drum is routing through FX control bus 1. And if we go back to our combi, then we can see FX control bus 1 is controlling our envelope on our compressor, which is on the leader of trance synth. So there's the synth there, and I'll start up the Electrab again. And just try it out here. Okay, so you can see how that can create some pretty neat effects when you're live on stage. So this has been how to run a sidechain both internally and externally in your Korg Kronos. I hope you enjoyed it, and check out my band page on Facebook, facebook.com/RC Syndicate. Thanks. One thing I forgot to mention here is that you can run this without actually sending the sound of the kick drum through the keyboard as well. So all you hear is the effect. So you can see right here under input 1, I actually have it. I have it switched to off right now. Oops. So you could have it switched to left, right, but I've switched it to off. So when we're hearing the kick drum, here, I'll just start that up again. We're hearing the kick drum running through a different bus on my mixer through the monitors. So I'll just switch that off. So now you can see the kick drum still running through here. This is off, so we can't hear the kick drum at all. If we switch it to left, right, there's a kick drum. Let's switch it back to off. Okay, it's off. So let's go back to our combi here, see if this works. There we go. So that about wraps it up. Thanks for watching, guys.